WSU Tech celebrating a construction milestone for the expansion of their National Center for Aviation Training. They hosted a topping out ceremony where they put the final structural beam into place. Staff and students were able to sign the beam beforehand. The new expansion will be home to classes teaching students about robotics, automation, drones, and more.
The integration of these new technologies are what's going to drive the future of manufacturing. So trying to stay ahead of that and have Wichita be the leader through WSU Tech, have Wichita be the leader of education and training for the integration of robotics and automation into the manufacturing process.
Construction officially broke ground back in August. The expansion is expected to be finished later this year, and classes are scheduled to begin in January.